Chosen one, you're getting your original birth chart back after a failed destiny swap attempt, and what just unfolded in the spiritual realm is going to blow your mind. Someone tried to steal what was written in the stars for you, thinking they could swap lives with you like changing clothes, but they didn't know about the trap that was set. Right now there's a reversal happening that's so powerful, so complete, that the person who tried this is about to discover they've been financing their own destruction. See, when you're truly chosen, you don't just have luck, you have cosmic security, you have universal protection, you have divine insurance that doesn't just stop thieves, it makes them pay themselves back with interest. They require the thief to put up collateral, spiritual collateral, and when the swap fails, which it just did, they don't just lose what they tried to steal, they lose everything they put up as collateral, everything they were supposed to get in their own future, everything that was legitimately theirs, gone, transferred to your account as damages. You felt something was off, those little losses that kept adding up, that opportunity that vanished at the last second, that money that seemed to evaporate, that energy that kept draining no matter how much you rested. You thought you were failing, you thought you were falling behind, you thought you were falling behind, but you were actually being set up for the biggest spiritual payday of your life. The universe has been recording everything, every attempt to dim your light, every effort to steal your shine, every ritual performed against you, every candle lit with your name, and now the universe is about to show you and everyone watching what happens when someone tries to rob heaven's favorite, what happens when someone attempts to steal from the chosen, what happens when someone thinks they can outsmart divine order. This person studied you like a textbook. They watched how blessings flow to you naturally. They observed how opportunities find you without effort. They noticed how you recover from setbacks that would destroy others, and instead of being inspired, they became obsessed. Instead of doing their own work, they wanted your harvest. Instead of walking their own path, they tried to steal your journey. You can't just take someone's anointing and wear it like a coat. You can't just steal someone's frequency and broadcast it as your own. You can't just grab someone's destiny and live it like a stolen identity. The universe has authentication protocols, it has verification systems, it has security measures that make identity theft in the spiritual realm impossible. What actually happens when someone tries this is fascinating. The universe plays along. It lets them think it's working. It even gives them a taste of success. They start receiving blessings. Doors start opening. Money starts flowing, and they think, it worked, I've successfully stolen their destiny. But what they don't realize is that the universe is just cashing them out early, like someone demanding their entire inheritance at once, not realizing that once it's gone, there's nothing left. The person who did this to you has been pulling from their own future account. Every blessing they thought they stole from you was actually their own blessing from 10 years from now. Every opportunity they thought they redirected from you was actually their own opportunity from 20 years from now. Every door they thought they closed for you actually locked them out of their own future rooms, and the universe kept perfect records of every transaction, every withdrawal from their future, every failed attempt to access your account, every bounce check they wrote against your destiny. It's all documented, it's all recorded, and now it's all being reversed with penalties and fees they never saw coming. Meanwhile, your account remained protected the entire time, untouchable, unbreachable, unhackable. The universe just created a dummy account that looked like yours, let them think they were draining you while they were actually draining themselves. Let them believe they were winning while they were actually losing everything. Let them celebrate their false victory while the real victory was being prepared for you. Now here's where it gets interesting. Because of this attempted theft, you're not just getting back what's yours, you're getting what's yours plus what was theirs. See, in spiritual law, when someone attempts to steal from the chosen and fails, they forfeit their own blessings to the intended victim. It's automatic, it's non-negotiable, it's already done. That platform they were supposed to stand on in 5 years, it's yours now. That wealth they were supposed to accumulate over decades, it's being transferred to your account. That influence they were meant to build slowly, you're about to receive it instantly. Every good thing that was written in their book is being added to your book as compensation for the attempted theft. The acceleration you're about to experience will be unlike anything you've ever witnessed. Things that should take years will happen in weeks. Connections that require decades to build will form in days. Wealth that takes generations to accumulate will manifest in months. The universe is about to compress time itself to deliver everything on schedule despite the attempted delay. You're going to wake up one morning very soon and feel different. Not just better, different. Like someone turned up your power to maximum. Like someone removed weights you didn't know you were carrying. Like someone cleared fog you didn't realize was there. That's your original frequency returning. That's your authentic power restoring. That's your true destiny coming back online. The money that seemed stuck is about to flow like a river. But not just flow, flood. The opportunities that seemed closed are about to burst open. But not just open, multiply. The connections that seemed severed are about to restore. But not just restore, upgrade. Everything is about to shift so dramatically that you'll barely recognize your life in 7 days. Day 1 begins with energy restoration. You'll feel it first in your body. That exhaustion that sleep couldn't cure. Gone. Day 2 brings mental clarity. That confusion that clouded your thinking. Cleared. Day 3 delivers unexpected communication. Someone with power to change your life reaches out. Day 4 manifests financial breakthrough. Money you didn't expect arrives. Day 5 opens impossible doors. Access you couldn't achieve appears. Day 6 provides divine confirmation. A sign so clear you can't deny what's happening. Day 7 completes the reversal. Full restoration plus compensation. If this message awakens something within you, hype this video for other chosen ones who need to hear this. But let's talk about who did this, because they're closer than you think. This isn't some stranger working against you from the shadows. This is someone who smiles in your face. Someone who asks about your plans. Someone who celebrates your wins with their mouth while cursing you in their heart. They've been at your table. They've heard your dreams. They've studied your moves. They're the one who plants doubt disguised as concern. Are you sure that's wise? They're the one who brings up past failures when you're planning future success. Remember what happened last time. They're the one who always has a story about someone who tried and failed. They're the one whose energy feels heavy even when they're smiling. They're the one who leaves and you feel lighter. This person believed proximity meant permission. They thought because they could get close to you physically, they could access you spiritually. They thought friendship was a key to your anointing. They thought relationship was a password to your purpose. They were catastrophically wrong. Your destiny isn't shareable. Your anointing isn't transferable. Your purpose isn't hackable. They went to people who practiced darkness, paid money for impossibilities, participated in rituals that require payments they'll make forever. They lit candles with your photograph, spoke your name in ceremonies, created altars for your downfall, performed rituals for destiny transfer, and for a moment, brief but intoxicating, they thought it worked. Good things started happening to them. Doors started opening. Money started coming. Opportunities started arriving. They walked differently, talked differently, moved like they had your anointing. They thought they had successfully completed the swap. They thought they had stolen your birthright. They thought they had hacked the universe itself. But the universe was just giving them enough rope, letting them pull from their own future while thinking they were pulling from yours, letting them spend their own inheritance while believing they were spending yours, letting them burn through lifetimes of favor while celebrating stolen goods that were actually their own possessions. Now the bill has come due. The universe is collecting with interest. Every ritual they performed is reversing. Every candle they lit is burning their own harvest. Every word they spoke against you is returning to their doorstep multiplied. Every trap they set has caught them. Every weapon they formed has turned against them. Not because you fought back, because the universe has laws that cannot be broken. You don't have to do anything except receive. You don't have to fight anyone except your own doubts. You don't have to prove anything except to yourself that you're ready. The universe is handling your enemies. The universe is opening your doors. The universe is restoring your destiny. All you have to do is stay in position and accept what's coming. The abundance approaching will require you to expand your capacity. Not just financial abundance, though that's coming in waves, but an abundance of influence, abundance of opportunity, abundance of connection, abundance of impact. Everything they tried to steal is returned. Everything they attempted to block is about to overflow. Everything they thought they destroyed is about to resurrect stronger. Your original birth chart isn't just being restored, it's being upgraded. Every attack against you has been noted and countered with new protections. Every weakness they exploited has been fortified. Every vulnerability they found has been sealed. You're about to operate with military-grade spiritual protection. Nothing will be able to penetrate your defenses again. The gifts that were dormant are activating. The talents that were suppressed are emerging. The abilities that were hidden are manifesting. This attack didn't weaken you. It initiated you into a level of power you wouldn't have accessed otherwise. It forced the universe to reveal protections you didn't know you had. It triggered upgrades you wouldn't have received without the attempted breach. The person who tried this swap is about to become a cautionary tale. They're going to watch you rise to heights they'll never reach. See you walk through doors they'll never enter. Witness you receive blessings they'll never touch. Not because the universe is cruel, because they chose to play a game where the house always wins. They chose to fight a battle that was rigged from the start. They chose to steal from someone whose father owns everything. This is your moment of revelation. The moment you understand that every setback was a setup. Every delay was divine timing. Every attack was an upgrade in disguise. Every enemy was a stepping stone. Every attempt to destroy you only made you stronger. Every effort to steal from you only made you richer. Every plan against you only elevated your position. The stages being prepared for someone else are being returned to you. The audiences being misdirected are finding their way back. The resources being diverted are flowing toward you. The recognition being delayed is accelerating. Everything is realigning to match your original blueprint, but with improvements that wouldn't have existed without this attempted theft. What you're about to experience is complete restoration plus interest, full recovery plus damages, total return plus compensation. The universe doesn't just give back what was taken from chosen ones, it multiplies it as a warning to anyone else who might try. It amplifies it as a testament to divine justice. It maximizes it as proof that you cannot steal from heaven's favorites. Your creativity is about to explode with ideas that generate wealth. Your magnetism is about to attract opportunities from every direction. Your influence is about to expand beyond your wildest dreams. Your impact is about to ripple through generations. Your legacy is about to be established in ways you never imagined. All because someone tried to steal it and triggered a universal law that demands sevenfold restoration. The next few days are critical, not because you need to do anything, because you need to prepare to receive. Clear out the clutter, end the dead relationships, close the doors that need closing, make room for what's coming, because what's coming is bigger than what left. What's arriving is better than what was. What's manifesting is going to make you forget what was lost. This isn't motivation. This is notification. This isn't inspiration. This is information. This isn't possibility. This is prophecy already in motion. The reversal has begun. The restoration is underway. The compensation is being calculated. The upgrades are being installed. The protection is being fortified. The destiny is being reactivated. While they were playing checkers with your destiny, the universe was playing chess, and the game just ended with you holding every piece they thought they captured. Every move they made against you has been reversed. Every strategy they deployed has backfired. Every investment they made in your downfall has been converted into your elevation. You were never losing. You were being positioned. You were never failing. You were being prepared. You were never falling behind. You were being set up for supernatural acceleration. The universe allowed this attack not to harm you, but to promote you, not to delay you, but to upgrade you, not to destroy you, but to reveal your true power. Your original birth chart is fully restored, enhanced, upgraded, protected, activated. The fake destiny swap has failed spectacularly. The thief has been exposed completely, the justice has been served perfectly, and you, chosen one, have emerged victorious with spoils of war you didn't even know you were fighting for. This is your moment. This is your season. This is your time. Everything written in the stars about you is manifesting on earth with interest. Welcome back to who you were always meant to be, only stronger, wealthier, and more powerful than originally planned. Your birth chart isn't just a map of possibilities. It's a living contract with the universe. When you were born, the universe made promises to you. Specific promises about the gifts you would carry, the platforms you would stand on, the wealth you would generate, the influence you would wield. These weren't suggestions. They were guarantees backed by cosmic law. The person who tried to swap destinies with you thought they could forge your signature on that contract. They thought they could walk into the universal bank and make withdrawals from your account. They studied spiritual laws just enough to be dangerous, but not enough to be wise. They learned how to pick locks but didn't realize some doors have consequences for entering. You need to understand the mechanics of what they attempted, because it reveals just how protected you really are. A destiny swap requires 3 things. First, they need access to your energy field. That's why this person got close to you. They needed to be in your space, breathing your air, touching things you touch. Second, they need something that belongs to you. A photograph, a piece of clothing, something that carries your essence. Third, they need to make a trade. They can't just take. They have to offer something in exchange. Here's where their plans started falling apart. What they offered in exchange was their own future. They put up their next several decades as collateral, thinking they were making a smart trade, trading their ordinary future for your extraordinary one, trading their small destiny for your massive one. But they didn't read the fine print. When a destiny swap fails, and it always fails with chosen ones, the collateral isn't returned. It's forfeited to the intended victim as damages. So while you were feeling drained, while you were experiencing those small losses, something massive was building in your spiritual account. Every attempt they made added to your compensation. Every ritual they performed increased your settlement. Every candle they lit added another 0 to your spiritual check. You weren't losing, you were accumulating damages that are about to be paid out in full. The universe operates on principles of justice that most people never learn about. When someone attacks a chosen one, the universe doesn't just defend, it prosecutes. It doesn't just protect, it penalizes. It doesn't just restore, it rewards, and the reward is always proportional to the attack. The bigger the attempt, the bigger the compensation. The more elaborate the scheme, the more elaborate the restoration. This person spent months, maybe years, planning this swap. They invested time, money, and energy into stealing your life. They consulted with people who claimed to have ancient knowledge. They participated in ceremonies that required sacrifices. They created elaborate rituals designed to transfer your blessings. All of that investment is now being transferred to you. Every penny they spent is being multiplied in your favor. Every hour they invested is being converted into accelerated success for you. Every ounce of energy they expended is being transformed into power for your journey. You're about to understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. That relationship that ended suddenly, it was connected to this person's plan. They needed you isolated to make you vulnerable. That job opportunity that disappeared. They needed you financially unstable to make you desperate. That health issue that came out of nowhere. They needed you physically weakened to make you susceptible. Every attack was calculated to lower your defenses for the ultimate theft. But what they didn't calculate was your resilience. Every time they knocked you down, you got back up. Every time they created a crisis, you found a solution. Every time they tried to break your spirit, you found a reason to smile. This frustrated them. This enraged them. This made them escalate their efforts, which only increased the consequences they're now facing. The universe has been documenting every tear you cried because of their actions, every sleepless night you endured because of their interference, every opportunity you missed because of their manipulation, every dream you had to defer because of their destruction. All of it has been recorded in a cosmic ledger that's about to be balanced in your favor. Let me tell you what happens when the universe balances the books for a chosen one. It doesn't just restore what was taken. It calculates interest. It adds penalties. It includes damages for pain and suffering. It factors in lost opportunities. It compounds the blessings. It multiplies the favor. It exponentially increases the influence. What you receive back is so much more than what was attempted to be taken, that it transforms your entire destiny trajectory. The acceleration that's beginning cannot be stopped by human hands. No amount of jealousy can slow it down. No amount of hatred can prevent it. No amount of witchcraft can reverse it. Once the universe initiates a restoration for a chosen one, it becomes an unstoppable force. Mountains move, seas part, doors that were welded shut blast open. Opportunities that were impossible become inevitable. You're entering what can only be described as a glory season. But not just any glory. Compensated glory. Multiplied glory. Upgraded glory. The kind of glory that makes your enemies realize they actually helped you by attacking you. The kind of glory that turns your testimony into a warning for anyone else who might try something similar. The person who attempted this swap is beginning to experience what spiritual bankruptcy really means. They're waking up to find their gifts have disappeared, their talents have evaporated, their opportunities have vanished, their connections have severed, their favor has expired. Not temporarily, permanently. They traded their entire future for a failed attempt at yours, and now they have nothing left to trade. The swap they attempted wasn't just about material blessings. They wanted your essence, your frequency, your light. They wanted that thing about you that makes people trust you instantly. That quality that makes opportunities find you. That energy that makes you magnetic. They wanted to literally become you while leaving you as an empty shell. This is the deepest level of identity theft possible. They weren't trying to steal your credit cards. They were trying to steal your credits with the universe. They weren't trying to take your possessions. They were trying to take your position. They weren't trying to rob your bank account. They were trying to rob your spiritual account. They wanted to walk the earth as you while you walked as them. The violation of this attempt has triggered something ancient in your protection protocols. Guardians that were sleeping have awakened. Protections that were dormant have been activated. Powers that were reserved have been released. You're now operating under maximum spiritual security. Nothing can touch you without going through layers of divine protection that make what happened before impossible to repeat. Your ancestors are celebrating right now. They've been waiting for this reversal. They've been working behind the scenes to ensure justice. They've been petitioning the universe on your behalf. Every prayer your grandmother prayed over you is being answered. Every blessing your grandfather spoke over your life is being activated. Every sacrifice your lineage made is being honored through your restoration. The wealth that's coming to you isn't new money. It's old money that was always yours. Family money that was diverted. Generational wealth that was hidden. Inheritance that was delayed. Legacy funds that were frozen. All of it is being released simultaneously. You're about to receive not just what you worked for, but what your entire lineage worked for and stored up for such a time as this. Your creativity is about to explode in ways that will surprise even you. Ideas that generate empires, innovations that create industries, concepts that shift cultures, downloads that change destinies. The mental fog that's been limiting your thinking is lifting. The creative blocks that have been frustrating you are dissolving. The inspiration that's been evading you is returning with reinforcements. Relationships that were sabotaged are about to be restored but upgraded. Not everyone will come back, and that's by design. Only those who are supposed to be part of your next level will return. But new connections are forming right now. People you haven't met yet are being prepared to support your destiny. Collaborations you haven't imagined are being orchestrated. Partnerships that will multiply your impact are being aligned. Your body is about to experience restoration too. That unexplained exhaustion is leaving. That mysterious pain is departing. That constant fatigue is lifting. Your cells are remembering their original blueprint. Your energy is recalibrating to its authentic frequency. Your vitality is returning to its intended levels. The physical attacks that were part of the destiny swap attempt are being reversed at the cellular level. The platforms that were being prepared for you haven't been given away. They've been held in reserve, enhanced, expanded, elevated. When you step onto them, they'll be bigger than originally planned. The audience that was being gathered for you hasn't dispersed. They've been multiplying, growing, waiting. When you appear, the response will be greater than if there had been no delay. Your voice is about to carry weight it never carried before. When you speak, people will listen differently. When you write, people will read differently. When you appear, people will respond differently. The authority that was trying to be stolen has been reinforced. The influence that was being diverted has been amplified. The impact that was being diluted has been concentrated into pure power. This entire experience has been preparing you for what's coming next. You couldn't have handled your destiny at the level it's about to manifest without going through this trial. You needed to discover your strength. You needed to understand your protection. You needed to recognize your worth. You needed to see your enemies. You needed to know who you really are. The version of you that emerges from this reversal is unbreakable, unshakable, unstoppable. You've been tested by fire and emerged as gold. You've been pressed but not crushed. You've been struck but not destroyed. You've been delayed but not denied. And now you know that nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from your destiny. The signs are already beginning to manifest. Pay attention to the synchronicities increasing around you. The repeated numbers you're seeing aren't coincidence. The unexpected messages you're receiving aren't random. The dreams you're having aren't just dreams. The universe is confirming what I'm telling you through multiple channels. Your reversal has begun, and the evidence is everywhere for those with eyes to see. In the coming days, you're going to receive confirmation that will eliminate any doubt. Someone is going to say something that directly relates to what is happening now. An opportunity is going to present itself that perfectly aligns with what was stolen. A door is going to open that leads directly to your restoration. The universe doesn't do anything halfway. When it restores a chosen one, the evidence is overwhelming. The person who attempted this swap is going to try to reconnect with you. They're realizing something has gone terribly wrong with their plan. They're experiencing the backfire, and they're panicking. They might apologize without admitting what they did. They might try to get close again to attempt damage control. Do not let them back in. Their access to you has been permanently revoked by the universe itself. Your assignment now is simple. Prepare to receive. Clear out what no longer serves you. End relationships that drain you. Close chapters that need closing. Make room for what's coming. Because what's coming requires space. It requires capacity. It requires readiness. You can't receive your full restoration with your hands full of what was meant to be released. The universe is about to show off through your life. It's about to make an example of what happens when someone tries to steal from the chosen. Your restoration is going to be so dramatic, so undeniable, so overwhelming that it becomes a testimony no one can refute. People who doubted you will see it. People who betrayed you will witness it. People who underestimated you will acknowledge it. This is bigger than just getting back what was yours. This is about establishing a precedent. This is about setting an example. This is about creating a testimony that protects other chosen ones. Your victory isn't just for you. It's for everyone who's been under spiritual attack. It's for everyone who's had their destiny delayed. It's for everyone who's wondered if justice really exists in the spiritual realm. The answer is yes. Justice exists. Protection is real. Restoration is guaranteed. And you're about to become living proof of all three. Your original birth chart isn't just being restored. It's being activated at a level that would have taken decades to reach naturally. The attempted theft has actually accelerated your destiny. What the enemy meant for evil has been transformed into your greatest elevation. Get ready. Position yourself. Prepare your heart. Expand your mind. Increase your capacity. Because what's coming is going to require the fullest version of you to manage it. The universe doesn't restore chosen ones to their previous level. It restores them to their rightful level. And your rightful level is so high that you're going to need time to adjust to the altitude. You need to understand something about spiritual inheritance that changes everything. When you were born, you didn't just receive a destiny. You received a vault of possibilities, each one locked with specific keys that would be revealed at the right time. The person who attempted this swap thought if they could steal your keys, they could access your vault. But your vault recognizes only your spiritual fingerprint. Only your frequency can unlock what was stored for you before birth. I must interrupt this transmission for just a moment. Are you really chosen? Prove it. It's easy to watch videos about chosen ones. It's another thing to put yourself to the test. If you're still here, that means something. But talk is cheap. Real chosen ones take action. That's why I built Destiny Engine. It generates personalized sequences that help you rewire betrayal into transcendence, turn isolation into sacred power, and transform their downfall into your rise. We are using the Dark Elite's own weapons against them, taking their declassified consciousness technology that programmed competition and scarcity and repurposing it to serve divine justice. The beauty is you don't even have to lift a finger. You put on the headphones, press play, and watch your enemies choke on the rope their own lies created. If you're done consuming and ready to prove you're chosen, start your Destiny Engine for $1 today. Join the Obsidian Inner Order live checks and watch divine justice accelerate in your life. Link in the description. Your dreams are about to become prophetic in ways that will astound you. The visions you see at night are previews of what's manifesting in your reality. The ideas that come to you in quiet moments are blueprints being downloaded from your original design. The sudden insights that strike like lightning are your inheritance breaking through into your consciousness. Pay attention to these divine downloads because they're showing you exactly what's being restored. Something profound is happening with time around you. You're going to notice that you accomplish more in less time. Projects that should take months complete in weeks. Goals that should require years manifest in seasons. This isn't just efficiency. This is the universe bending time to ensure you reach your appointed destiny, despite the attempted delay. You're operating in accelerated time now, where one day of your progress equals what used to take much longer. Your abundance comes with divine purpose attached. Every dollar that flows to you has an assignment. Every resource that enters your life has a mission. You're not just being made rich, you're being funded for impact. You're being resourced for influence. You're being equipped for the assignment that only you can fulfill. Your intuition is sharpening to levels that will feel supernatural. You'll know things before they're said. You'll sense opportunities before they appear. You'll recognize aligned connections instantly. This heightened perception is part of your restoration package. The attack attempted to cloud your judgment, but now you're receiving enhanced discernment as compensation. You'll never be deceived at this level again. Watch what happens to your environment in the coming season. Spaces will open up for you that were previously occupied. Positions will become available that were previously filled. Opportunities will present themselves that were previously claimed. This isn't coincidence. This is the universe reorganizing itself to accommodate your restoration. What was built for others is being reassigned to you. Your presence is becoming a catalyst for breakthrough in others. People around you will start experiencing their own reversals and restorations. Your testimony will trigger their freedom. Your breakthrough will activate their breakthrough. You're becoming a walking portal of possibility, showing others what's available when divine justice is served. The creative downloads you're about to receive will revolutionize industries. Solutions to problems that have stumped experts will come to you effortlessly. Innovations that shift entire paradigms will emerge from your restored consciousness. Concepts that create new categories will be birthed through your renewed mind. You're not just getting your creativity back. You're receiving creative power that reshapes reality. Your body is remembering its original template. The cellular restoration happening isn't just healing, it's optimization. Your energy levels are recalibrating to support your expanded destiny. Your physical capacity is increasing to match your spiritual assignment. Your vitality is returning not to normal, but to supernatural levels necessary for what you're about to accomplish. The protection surrounding you now is impenetrable. You're walking with divine security that makes future attacks impossible at this level. You've graduated from that classroom. You've passed that test. You've earned immunity from that type of warfare. Your spiritual security clearance has been upgraded to the highest level. What tried to destroy you has actually qualified you for maximum protection. Every seed you've planted during this difficult season is about to harvest simultaneously. Every good deed done in darkness is about to be rewarded in light. Every prayer prayed in desperation is about to be answered in abundance. Every tear sown in sorrow is about to reap in joy. The harvest coming is so comprehensive that nothing you've invested will be lost. Your original birth chart is now fully restored, enhanced, and protected. The fake destiny swap has become your greatest elevation. What started as an attack has ended as your promotion. What began as theft has concluded as your enrichment. The universe has turned your trial into triumph, your test into testimony, your setback into your greatest comeback. You are now operating as the fullest version of yourself, equipped with everything stolen plus everything earned through trial. Your destiny is sealed, your purpose is protected, your future is fortified. Welcome to your restoration.